The crisis in Niger did not just come. If things are working well, the army will not intervene. You know, even in history, we were told that army is an intervention where things are not working well. If the civilian president were doing well, the populace will not be rejoicing. You see how they were rejoicing? That means they know that the man was not doing well. But the thing is that when we say democrat, that the worst democracy is better than the best military, who told you so?
Hello, my name is Sinafi Omanga, and this is Eyes on the Street. Since the military coup in Niger Republic, there has been a lot of reactions in Nigeria, and the reasons are not far-fetched. One, Nigeria shares boundary with Niger, and they are both members of the ECOWAS. Now, with the possibility of the use of force in the Republic of Niger to restore democracy, there has been a lot of concerns in Nigeria. Let's hit the streets as we hear from Nigerians.
We are not Niger. We are not from Niger Republic. We are Nigerians, and there is nothing concerned not with their queue and other thing they are doing there. We have a lot of problems in this country that our government is supposed to fix. Do you understand? So going to fight Niger on what basis? As a ECOWAS or whatever, and as a Nigeria to fix what? The citizens there, they are happy because of the queue. They are celebrating. So we are here planning to go and fight them. That's their internal problem. They are fixing it on their own. We have our own internal problem here, which our government to focus and fix. So talking about Niger, I believe it's wasting of time and the energy and the resources.
Yes, it's good. You understand, but it is not through military action. We should understand that anything that touches knows the ice water. Whenever Niger is on fire, the whole northern part of Nigeria is also on fire. So the best way to go about this is to apply diplomatic, means. That is the best way. I think some prominent northerners was in Niger then, some cleric and other governmental decisions. So they have met with the leadership of the Niger Republic military junta. It's not issue of using ECOWAS force or something. There is no force that you can go and use there to. I don't think it's the best. You understand? So the best thing is to apply diplomacy. Diplomacy is the best way of resolving this thing. Those people may have one reason or the other that they are crying for. Then let's sit down and now say, okay, now how do you go about it? You have to give a certain period of time, acceptable, so that they can now hand over back to the civilian, because military dictatorship is no longer acceptable, it's no longer fashionable across the world.
If the intervention should be diplomatic, it should not use a military force to go and settle their issues there. So either Nigeria or ECOWAS, they should go there with the mind of settling them amicably, not sending military there. Is at our own detriment. It will affect us because we share common boundary with them, like Sokoto, Ilela there, but they will have common boundary with them. It will affect us both economically and otherwise.
So that is what I just feel. And when you sample the opinion against what is being spoken of on social media especially, you understand that a lot of Nigerians, they are not ready for any kind of crisis with Niger, because some people, I believe that it's a proxy war between NATO and Putin, that is Russia. So that is what I just believe about that, because we are still struggling economically. Europe is still struggling on the crisis of Ukraine and Russia. So now we want to add another one from the West African region. So I think that is not our fight. So when you check the military coup happening in Africa, it happens in Africa when the government, the democratic government, is not working as it's supposed to work.
Whatever affects Niger will affect Nigeria. Military, they will come and you think that they are serious, but after a certain time, that autocracy will come back. Because the person that took over power now, you can see people in Niger, they are happy. But they are actually playing on the intelligence of Nigerian people. After a while, when they consolidate on that power, they will now show their true color. They will remain, they will pull their khaki and now turn to civilian and remain in power for a very long time. So that is why I think that the government can still go ahead. Though Nigeria have a problem, but they can still go ahead and help Nigerian people. But those that are celebrating, they are just celebrating the euphoria now. But later on, they will see what military rule is. They should ask Nigeria, because Nigeria have passed through this before. And when Nigeria is telling them that this thing is not good,
the use of force to restore democracy in the Republic of Niger might result to a crisis that will affect both Nigeria and the Republic of Niger. For these reasons, Nigerians are very concerned. For more on Eyes on the Street, follow us on our social media handles. My name is Sinafi Omanga. See you again next week for another interesting edition of Eyes on the Street.